This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We adore this lady, and there is a brand new original series on Stan. I am looking forward to this so much. It's called Prosper, now streaming only on Stan. And this lady plays a razor sharp, I tell you what, you don't want to mess with this young lady, Abby Quinn, on the show. And when she gets told you need to be a lady who is disliked, she puts her hand up. I am putting my hand up for that challenge. It's the magnificent Rebecca Gibney.
Thanks. She's not that bad.
Oh, she can be.
She is.
Are you talking about the character or
Well, of course, the character. But if you talk about the show, Rebecca, it's fascinating because Richard Roxburgh obviously plays the leader of, and I didn't say cult, but a very powerful church.
Yes.
And what's interesting is he's kind of the face of it, but at the same time, his wife is really the brains and the power of the trust.
Oh, Richard would hate hearing that.
Well, I've said it, Richard.
Yeah, that's why he's not here
He's not
today.
here. Well, that's what happens when you don't show up, mate.
Hey, the show's awesome. It's a really great show.
Yeah, it is really good.
Well done.
Yeah, thanks. No, it only gets, it unravels every episode. I mean, she is kind of the woman behind the man. She's a woman with a very deep faith, but she's kind of forced to do things that she probably wouldn't normally do if she didn't have a husband that was unraveling.
Why is Australia... This is... these are real stories. Why are we the epicentre for some of these mega churches that have gone global before, Beck? Like, they get celebrities involved. They seem to be really, really popular around the world.
Funnily, that's why Matt Cameron and Jason Stevens, who created the show, that's the very reason they created it, because they wanted to look at what is it that Australians export. What do we do really well?
Yeah.
And they came back with mega churches. We do really well with mega churches. We are huge all around the world. And so that's what inspired them to write the whole premise. And then, of course, what's happened recently in the news, that kind of also spurred them along.
Yeah.
Not that we are based on any one church. We've actually got advisors from a number of different mega churches who have since left, and they've been advising throughout.
I think the thing about the churches or religion generally is that it's so intriguing as well, because a lot of the big ones you either don't know a lot about or you're not allowed to know a lot about, or it feels like there's a
cloak of secrecy, isn't there?
Kind of a cloak of secrecy. Even when they're in your face, it's what they want to be delivered or what we're allowed to know.
Absolutely, but having said that as well, I have been to a few mega churches in my time, and the thing about them that I think is so appealing is that it's like a sense of community. The music is incredible, and the music in Prosper, by the way, is done by Tim Finn and Harper Finn, and it's phenomenal.
Great.
And so the songs really get you in, and then once you're in there, you're in with these people who are desperate to be a part of something and to
belong.
be accepted and to belong. And once you feel like you're there, you feel like you belong. You feel like you are a part of this thing. And so what I do love about Prosper is we're not having a go at the church, and it's not having a go at faith at all. It is really about this family and the unravelling of the family as they try to kind of control this mega
business.
beast.
Yeah.
Have you been approached to join certain churches in your career over the years? Have you been approached?
No, I've been raised in a Christian family. So I used to go to I was at Baptist Bible college when I was a kid. In fact, my family are still Christian. I had to ask them before I even did this show. Are they okay with me doing it? Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, and they were all, we sat around, as I said, it's not about the church and it's not about having a go at faith. It's about, they were actually very happy because they said they think this does need to happen. We do need to look at these organisations and what they're doing.
Talking about jostling for positions, Kate Ritchie and Rebecca Gibney, I dare say, would have been head-to-head on a few awards at the Logies over the years.
They'd always won.
Was there...
That is so far from the truth.
So won. She always
How
won.
many Logies have you got, Rebecca Gibney?
I've got 4.
Okay, Richie.
Wow.
Well, you Beck, you would have been up for a couple of gold.
She's
You
got
would have
like
been
7.
No, I don't.
She always won the gold when we were up against each other. In fact, I think the year that I won the gold, she wasn't nominated that year. She was sick or something.
Oh, please. I think we kind of we overlapped like that because we were part of the Channel 7 stable.
Yes.
Yeah, we were.
You know, packed to the rafters was down the corridor
from home and away,
for
absolutely.
a very long time.
Love that. Love that.
She's still way more popular though.
No.
Well, now that she's on this show, Beck.
It's not about popularity.
We've lifted her up
Not
again.
that I'm bitter and twisted. or 100 years older, but it's fine.
No, do you know what though? Rebecca and I have talked many times over the years of like, when are we going to get to do
something together?
To do something
Maybe you
together.
come and do Prosper season 2.
Okay, write that down.
Go on.
Thank you. Somebody.
Someone new's arrived at the church.
Can somebody
Exactly.
listening? Oh, look, I would love to
Okay.
work with Richard as well. I
Yeah,
know
he's phenomenal.
Has it been 30 years?
27 since we worked together.
Wow.
Was that
Halifax.
Halifax?
Yeah, we worked on Halifax together. I got to say, it's like a masterclass working with him. Every single scene, he is phenomenal. He's there's no one else that could do this role.
Extraordinary.
Well, he's lucky that you're speaking so nicely about him
Oh,
when
I
he
love
hasn't
him.
turned up for the publicity.
Don't say
You
that.
know
I'm
what? He
joking.
he did turn up to the opening of the largest Lego store in the world. I saw him there. I had a chat to him there. I think he was trying to get the Titanic. We were both eyeing off the Lego set of the Titanic.
I think he's mad. He's mad for the opening of an envelope because I think I saw him at the State Theatre for Frozen or something.
you?
With his
But he's not
but he
here
must love
doing
it.
this.
I know. How
Oh,
rude.
And he's always at Matt Moran's for a free feed as well.
He's just scamming his way around town,
Oh, I
isn't he?
can't wait to send him this interview. It's going to be great.
We're on to you, Roxburgh.
No, we love you.
You'll run a church next, you shonk.
The Stan original series Prosper is now streaming only on Stan. The magnificent Rebecca Gibney, we love you, Beck. Thanks
Love
for
you
coming
too.
in.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
me.
Bye.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.